Welcome to today's module on image rendering and mediums. In this module, you'll be finalizing your brand's products, ensuring that they're clean and applicable, and that you're using the right formats for the right purpose. Let's go over this week's learning outcomes. Knowing the different formats and mediums for your graphics is essential. We'll be covering what vector and raster is used for, and all the different image formats like PNGs and JPEGs. Knowing this will make working with the graphics much easier so that you know what to do depending on the situation. Like knowing how to export a graphic so that you can put it on the side of a building without loss of detail, or if you want to be able to add things like texture or lighting effects to your graphics. We'll also be going over how to actually make graphics with tools like the pen tool, which will be available in most vector programs. And we're also going over making sure that the vector work is nice and clean so that you can edit it properly. This will also make your graphics a lot more distributable, smaller in size, and easier to work with. I'll also be going over how you can convert your vectors back into rasters so that you can add things like texture and lighting effects. And finally, we'll be working with color. By the end of this, you'll know the difference between RGB and CMYK, and you'll know the differences between working on things that'll be shown on a screen versus things that'll be printed on paper. This way you can apply your brand's color palette that you made and make sure it is cohesive throughout all mediums. Let's go over this module's assignment. We'll start with taking your sketches and importing to a vector program of your choice so that we can clean it up and ensure that your graphic is nice and clean, has minimal vector points, and it's all well organized and ready to finalize. Next, we're going to take our color palette and start applying everything to our logo and brand products, making both RGB and CMYK formats. Finally, with a product of your choice, we're going to convert it to a raster so that we can do things to it that are only possible with raster programs like complex textures, photo editing, and other effects. This can be done to things like a poster design, restaurant menus, or whatever comes to mind. The work will be evaluated based on clean vector construction, correct use of RGB and CMYK formats, effective raster application, and overall professional presentation. Have fun designing.